I read the paper today, and boy, am I a little bit ticked. And I thought it was important for me to get this message out as soon as possible. You know, the Telegraph Journal is interpreting Finance Minister Victor Boudreau's call upon public employees and their unions to come together to talk about reducing costs within the public sector. A couple of clear points that I need to make. Number one, Victor Boudreau is on record as saying that he will honor our collective agreements. Bravo to him for that. Previous governments have not done that. Secondly, he's extended an invitation to public sector unions to discuss possible reductions in the public service. Again, we're open to that. There are a number of inefficient programs, but not at the front line. We have to be very careful, and we'll advise the minister to be very careful that he cannot cut those positions that we represent or that any other unions represent that provide a direct service to New Brunswickers. At a time of crisis, whether it's the flooding of the St. John River, whether it's Hurricane Katrina, people turn to the public sector, the government. The government has a moral mission. And back in the spring, the government stepped up. They stepped up to address the flood conditions. A different context, but same reaction. The government has to step up, not step aside. And we're going to be advising the minister that there are inefficient programs. You know, we deal with the government on a daily basis and the programs that it administers. Not your programs at the front level, but what about centralizing human resources? Why does there have to be a human resource department in every single department? You know, let's build accountability. Why not have a civil service commission so that hiring can be centralized? We're starting to question the efficiency of the harassment policy and all the monies that are spent of taxpayers' dollars in the Commonwealth to go into that, just to name a couple of programs. So you see, when we talk about making the government more efficient, we're not talking about attacking your jobs. I don't think the Minister of Finance is talking about that when he says we're going to respect collective agreements. So the next couple of weeks are going to be very interesting, and we'll get back to you with further updates on this. But there's a few points that we wanted to make very, very clear. I find it quite interesting that the government is projecting a $500 million deficit, the exact same number that was released 2 years ago of the profit that left this province to automobile insurers. Coincidence? Perhaps not. I'll get back to you. Thank you.